Hey, everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you with the Tuesday edition of Today in Sports Betting. Joined as always by my partner. He is the one and the only. He is Scott Rice. Scott, ready to take a look at the NBA, man? What do you say?
Yep, NBA has not been too kind to me for the past week, but either way, still a lot of games on the card, and hopefully we can make some money.
As long as Oklahoma City's playing, Scott, there's a chance we're going to make money.
That is true. I had the 76ers third quarter minus 2.5 in my pocket because Oklahoma City is the worst third quarter team I've ever seen. And Philly
that is just getting fancy for no apparent reason.
Correct. But that is definitely getting fancy for no reason. But truth is, I was going to do it, and then Embiid was going to play, and Simmons was going to play, and the line went from about 10.5 to 15.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do I really want to play this at 15? And then I saw the third quarter, and the line's just sitting there, and I'm just like 2.5. Like I know how bad the Thunder are, and they got outscored 33-21, I think, in the third. They got killed.
Nice. Yeah, that's just not a good team. I forgot to bet this. I forgot it went off earlier than I thought, and they were about 4 minutes in. I got on to make a live play. It was 12-9. Oklahoma City was down. The line was 16.5.
Okay.
I'm going to pass on that. Shouldn't have. They had, 14.5 points to spare?
Yeah, they won by 30 plus.
Yep. Shouldn't have been afraid. So, anyway. But a lot of guys hurt for Boston. So, yeah, I don't know, Scott. No Tatum, and
no Kemba.
No Kemba Walker, man.
So, either Boston or pass. If I really had to look at anything here, I know Oklahoma City's bad because I've been saying they've been bad for about a month. I feel like I have to like the under in this spot, right?
Sure. Dort may be back, though, buddy.
Great defensive player.
Put up 42 in your face 3 games ago.
But he's a great defensive player. But you're looking at Boston, and you know that defensively this team is still pretty good. You said Robert Williams might come back. That definitely helps the rim protection. Oklahoma City can't score. I believe they scored 90 last night. So you're looking at a game that probably should have a total in the, say, 210s, maybe high 200s. Probably 210s, though. And I just think Oklahoma City is going to provide absolutely nothing.
Fade Oklahoma City till further notice. Ride that shooter again. Stack your chips on the place bets. Give them another roll, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
No 7-0. All right, TV games. Milwaukee at Charlotte. Early start. What you got there, buddy?
Well, these teams did play a couple of weeks ago. I know that Giannis didn't play in that game, and Charlotte won pretty handily.
Nobody played in that game.
Correct. So
I went back and looked at that. They set 4 starters.
Just throwing it out there so people might look at the previous meetings and go,
Correct.
Wait a second, Charlotte +9. Like, no, you got to throw the game out.
Means nothing. Nothing.
You throw the game out. Now you look at Milwaukee, lost to Atlanta in its last game. We both don't like this team at all. And you look at Charlotte, who's still without a couple other key pieces. Ball's still out. Hayward's still out. And yet this team has been competitive because people like Miles Bridges and P.J. Washington and Graham and Rozier have been really good. But having said all that, I think you'd agree it's probably Milwaukee or pass.
Yeah, Charlotte can't score, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably Milwaukee or pass.
Yeah. They put up 125 against Boston. That was again another depleted team there.
Now, do you have a total? Because I don't see a total available.
220.5.
Okay, so I didn't see a total on DraftKings, but for a 220.5, I have to like the under. Milwaukee can occasionally play great defense, and Charlotte can occasionally score. So you put the two of them together, and Charlotte might struggle to get past 100 in this spot. I think Milwaukee should win. 9's a pretty decent number there, but I think I'd have to lean to the under because Charlotte offensively, unless Rozier is going to go off, this team really can't score, and I think Milwaukee should take advantage of that.
All right, I'll take them to cover as well.
I kind of wish Oklahoma City was on TV instead.
Who doesn't?
Mm-hmm.
Who wouldn't clamor to see Oklahoma City play? Yeah, I'll take Milwaukee in this one.
Yep.
covering the 9. Charlotte. They just can't score, dude.
I'll give Charlotte props though. They actually have hung pretty tough with all the injuries. But
no, I know they've won 3 of 5 there. Not too bad.
yeah. Well, my question is, even though nobody played in the last meeting, do you think Milwaukee's going to have some extra motivation, or do you think it doesn't matter because none of the starters who that really care about losing a regular season game without them?
No, that's not. I don't think that's a revenge spot.
I'm just curious.
You?
No, not at all. But I thought it was worth asking.
All right. Try to lead me into a trap if I said yes, and you're going to just spring it on me. It
wasn't going to be a trap. I would have just said I disagreed. But I was curious what your thoughts were.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a revenge spot at all. Late game, Scott. We asked for new teams. We asked for teams that we haven't seen a lot of lately, and our wishes were granted. Watch what you wish for. That's all I'm saying. Can I interest you, sir, in a little Dallas Mavericks and a little Golden State Warriors?
I'm interested in Doncic against Curry. That's pretty much it. I don't really like anything else about either team. I know Golden State's getting one at home. That's always tempting because they've been very, very good at the Chase Center this season. So that's definitely tempting for Golden State. You look at Dallas, and I hate every ounce of this team with all my being. So you have Dallas, who I don't like. You have Golden State, who I don't like. It's basically a pick 'em. I mean, you're asking me to pick between my two least favorite kids. I don't really know how to choose here. If I really had to pick, I'd have to go Golden State because Dallas played yesterday, lost, and Golden State still has Curry, who's been phenomenal lately. So I guess I'm going Golden State at home because they've been really good at home and really bad on the road. But it would not surprise me if either team just completely has a no-show or just gets killed in this game because you can really – I think the most predictable thing about both these teams is that they're unpredictable, that they're predictably average. So I'm expecting a somewhat close game for a decent portion of it, but I think Golden State makes enough plays late. I guess I'll lean Warriors, but I would just be praying that that if you have money on this game, I'm rooting for you, but I have no interest.
Okay, yeah, I'm. You sound like Ugly Kid Joe. I hate everything about you.
I got to be honest, man. I can't flip a.
You don't have to be. You have to be honest about your picks and the reasons for making the picks. You just can't get on everything. I
have to be honest because it's one thing if we don't talk about these teams ever. We talk about one of these two teams, if not both, at least twice a week because they're always on TV. So everyone who listens to the show regularly knows that we hate both of these teams. I can't sugarcoat it. We're not hiding it. We don't like these teams. Is that too blunt or is that just right?
I think it's a little blunt. I mean, you kind of you got the greatest job in the world here, buddy.
Picking sports.
What?
I'm not complaining about the job. I'm complaining about the game on TV.
You blather away on the air for about an hour a day.
I get to see Curry on TV, so that's the bright spot.
It'll be fun. And Luka Doncic. We don't know about Porzingis in this one.
We never know about Porzingis in any game.
Did you not get your nap today?
I did not get my nap today, but no, just in general though.
You don't get your nap, and it's
maybe I'm just cranky because I also had Dallas yesterday, and they
you bet them? This team you hate so much, you bet them?
It was such a good spot. I faded Sacramento without De'Aaron Fox, and they just beat Dallas, who didn't show up. I think I turned on the game, and Sacramento was up 20-3, I think. And I'm like, all right, it's time for me to find something else to do. But
all right, very good.
Do you have any thoughts on this game? Because I like Golden State as the home team. That's pretty much it.
I just enjoy listening to you rant. I
know, because I think that you agree with everything I'm saying. You just like trying to have me be the face of this Warriors Mavericks rant.
Warriors.
Yeah.
Dallas actually been good on the road, but
they were great on the road yesterday. They lose by 9?
They were not good on the road yesterday. That's a good point. And Golden State, they've played well at home, Scott.
They're good at home. So.
They've won and covered 4 straight, 5 of their last 6. They can do their thing. Curry getting fired up and get some people back in the crowd. So
it's Golden State or pass for me. I'll lean Golden State.
1 point, sure, why not?
Yep.
Dallas on a back-to-back, and this is just the kind of spot where Dallas wins by 20.
Correct. And the truth is, one thing I've noticed as the season has gone on, I'm not really sure how much value to put in back-to-backs anymore because I feel like I've been overvaluing it all season long.
Right.
Like teams just kill me when I fade them on back-to-backs. And then the one time I take a team on a back-to-back in Atlanta, they have a complete no-show. So back-to-backs have kind of just thrown me for a loop all season long. But I think
we faded the Suns tonight on a back-to-back against the Knicks, and just about that time where the Knicks usually step on the gas, about midway through the third quarter, you figure the legs start going for the Suns. The exact opposite happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I do kind of agree with that. I just want to be able to go the other side. I'll take Dallas just because there's no way they should. It should be Golden State all the way here, and just to be contrarian, just because it's the kind of thing that Dallas does to us. Time and time again, you start to write them off. They jump up and win by 20. You start to go, oh, this team has really turned it around. They got their defense working. How about Sacramento? Yeah, not going to show up for that one. So they're going to do exactly what you don't expect them to do. Always expect the unexpected when it comes to the Mavericks. I got the Mavericks.
There are so many teams in the league that I just don't have any faith in, like at all. Have you noticed that?
I have.
Like you're thinking about some of the playoff teams as well. Miami, for example. You really lost to Chicago? Like, really? I had no action on the game, but it's just one of those things where you look at some of these teams and go, oh, this is a playoff team. This is a playoff team. Like Dallas is the 6, Portland's the 7. You're just going down the line. I don't like any of these teams.
There he is, everybody. It's Scott Reichel. Remember, that's Reichel Radio on Twitter. Please let him know how you're feeling.
Do you like Atlanta? I know that they screwed me over today, but once again, Trae Young wasn't playing, so I'm not going to roast them entirely. I actually like this Atlanta team, but there's so many.
I think McMillan's got them turned around. They're still playing better defense, and as much as you talk about the offense with Capella and with Trae Young,
the defense was good today. They gave up 100 points. They only scored 86.
Yeah, I know.
It's weird where you're in the NBA and the most trustworthy team besides yesterday is the Knicks.
It's a world gone mad, my friend. A world gone mad. Lakers are in what, 3rd place, 4th place, whatever?
Something like that. They were trailing after like 2.5 quarters to Orlando yesterday.
Scandalous. Got anything else you like?
Well, I don't really have any totals, so that kind of takes that side out of it.
Yeah, it's really the only game we have a total on.
Toronto's on a back-to-back against the Nets. I like Toronto plus 6.5. I know that Durant's going to play. I know that Kyrie should play. But I mentioned the same exact matchup about a week ago. The Nets never play well against Toronto. Like, ever. Nick Nurse just coaches circles around every coach that we have. And I think Toronto will keep it close. Are they going to win? I don't know about that. But I do think that this game will be one possession late. And I think Toronto will end up covering.
All right. Good enough.
But it's also as a Nets fan. So that's all just – I don't know if it's selective recall or just facts, but Toronto always gives the Nets like a serious problem every time they play. But that's all I have to say about that.
That's all I got to say about that.
You have anything else you want to talk about?
No, I was just looking to see how your recall was. Looks to be pretty good. Toronto's won 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So fade Brooklyn. Go against what your brain tells you, and go with your heart there.
I'm just gonna judge the matchup based on what I've seen in recent years, and that is that Toronto usually owns free real estate in the heads of the Nets.
Fair enough. All right, my friend, as always, if you guys are looking for more information on these games or any others, don't forget to stop by and check out winnersandwhiners.com. Full previews and predictions in every game, every single day that's being played in North America. If you can bet on it, you can bet they're writing about it at winnersandwhiners.com. Always there, always free. And, of course, we thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And, of course, we wish you nothing but the best of luck on all of your plays today. Hope every one of those tickets in your pocket turns into cash money back at the window. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you around the corner on our baseball show of Today in Sports Betting. Take care, everybody.